You don't have to believe me. Nobody believes it. But you'll believe it when you see it.
Now, after that, I'll go on to the part that got me in the next lot of trouble. I was in Las Vegas 6 months ago, lecturing at a very big international conference there, and the subject of my lecture was information I was releasing about a confrontation between UFOs and our warships up in the Arctic Ocean. Now, I've got some very, very good contacts, and as Graham says, of course, these can't be named for obvious reasons, but I had contacts who were informing me that there was very large underwater craft had been operating up from the Arctic Circle on the coast of Iceland, down past Norway, down to the coast of England, and that several warships had been sent to the area, including NATO warships, American warships, and also submarines. I was also told that what had happened was radar, the advanced warning radar, had picked up objects coming down and actually landing in the sea, up off the Arctic Circle once again. Now then, the next thing that happened, these things were seen to come down and enter the sea. The next thing that happened, the Icelandic fishermen, obviously Iceland, the whole of its economy is based on its fishing industry, and so they've got many fishing boats, reported seeing these huge underwater objects moving at fast speeds close to their boats, and in fact certain instances these things actually tangled with the nets of the fishing boats and tore them to shreds. There was a confrontation of some sort going on up there between our warships and whatever it was under the water, and this is what I was lecturing about in Las Vegas. And when I got down from my lecture, I was pulled to one side by certain people, and Wendell, who spoke previously, knows all about this because he was at the same conference, and I was warned in no uncertain terms that if I carried on the way I was going to be killed. Excuse me. They also got my wife and threatened my wife. And they said I was a very dangerous person. I was releasing top secret information which wasn't for the public knowledge, and they would stop me. They said, I was told, make no mistake, they were going to stop me. They said it wasn't a case of don't do it again, it was a case you've gone too far already, so you're a marked man. That's what they said. And their parting shot with me was, watch your car when you're driving in future. Now the significance of that was that when I'd been on the stage, I had been telling them about an incident where somebody who had been releasing information 12 months earlier in Germany had been killed in a road accident, and he had been releasing information similar to what I'd been talking about. Now when this chap was killed in the road accident in Germany, the German police said that he'd been drinking heavily, etc., etc., which led to the accident, which was a load of rubbish because this man had been teetotal all his life. So that's when the significance of watch your car when you're driving it in future came into the equation. So what I do is I tell everybody about it. So if anything happens to me, you all know why. And that's my safeguard, my protection. I was in America 2 years ago, and I was talking in Tucson in Arizona at the World UFO Congress there, and I was talking about an incident which certainly investigators know about, but perhaps other people don't, where the UFO crashed in South Africa and the UFO was recovered plus live aliens. And I was lecturing in Tucson, Arizona about that. And on that occasion, when I came down off the stage, I was also taken to one side. That was a couple of years earlier. But this time it was by the CIA. And they weren't quite as belligerent towards me. They certainly threatened me and said, look, we have means of stopping you. If you carry on the way you are, we're going to stop you one way or the other. Make no mistake about it. You're causing upset, you are. You're rocking the boat, if you like. And we have means to stop you. And I said to them at the time, I said, no, you've got means to stop me. I said, but if you've got the means, stop me. Because I'm not going to stop unless they stop me. And that might seem a silly thing to say, but I've been in this thing now for 20 years. I've certainly been at it 4 times since I finished in the police. There are things out there which are occurring which the public has a right to know about. It affects the public. It is our future. And I think the public have a right to know about it. And I will do my damnedest to get to the bottom of this, and I will release it when I get it, and I don't care who it upsets.